So PolarPro is now in the backpack game. So they sent me this backpack here, which is the Boreal 50L, to try out and see how I feel about the very first backpack. So this isn't mine just yet. It's a production unit they want me to test out. And feeling how it is out of the box, it seems like they made a super high quality product here. And a quick note, they are sponsoring this video, but they wanted me to be as authentic and real as possible when giving my opinion about their new backpack. Just so that you guys can make a decision for yourself whether it's the right backpack for you. So the material is really thick. It's definitely thicker than a lot of the other backpacks that I've had before. And I don't think it's that heavy at all. I don't have anything in it right now, but it does not feel that heavy at all. So according to PolarPro, it's 50% thicker than most backpacks out there in the market, but it only weighs an additional 6 ounces. Once you have all your stuff in here, it's gonna get heavier. You don't want the backpack itself to be heavy. So they built something that's really tough to outlast those extreme weather conditions, like what we usually have here in Canada. I wonder how this backpack would have done in that storm we had just the other day. Oh my God. Hey guys, let's go. So I want to pack up this backpack with the gear that I usually use with me during my running gun shoots and see how much it'll fill up in the bag. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to fill this whole thing up with the regular stuff I have in my other backpack, but I just want to see how much room we end up with afterwards. Okay, so I packed it up with all the stuff that I usually bring with me. Plus, I have my drone here, which I usually don't pack in my backpack, but since I had only half of it filled up, I had room to add it in, and there's still a lot of space. So I have one empty space here for my main camera, which is on a tripod right now, but there's still space in here where I can add some few other things if I need it. And the cool thing about it is it comes with these different pods that you can use to customize your backpack. So if I only want to use half of this for my filmmaking gear, I can use the other half for, say, clothing like I got in here. I got my jeans and a long sleeve sweater in here. I can pack this instead of the other half of the backpack. Also came with this little pouch here, which I have all my cords, headphones, and some more hard drives in here that I use for editing. So there's lots of different ways that you can customize this Boreal 50L. I'm thinking this might be really good if you're traveling a lot and want to take a little bit of gear and also use the other half for clothing. I'm sure you'll be able to pack everything in this one backpack here. So I've been walking around carrying this backpack now for about 20 minutes on this trail, and it's been pretty comfortable. The hip belt definitely helps out a lot. If you're going to be on longer walks or adventures or shoots, I highly suggest using the hip belt. So with all my stuff in here, it feels like it weighs about roughly around 30-35 pounds. So PolarPro did say it can do more than 65 pounds, which is nuts. I don't think I'd pack it that much, but I guess it just shows you that this thing is capable of carrying a lot of weight. So it'll be able to withstand all that weight without ruining the stitching here and the straps, and be able to keep its form. So the compartments here are really deep. I use the Sony a7S III and the a7 III, and they look like tiny cameras in here. So these are definitely built for big cameras and big setups as well. Now let's talk about the pockets and all the slots around the backpack. The first one I see here is up top. This is probably good to put your keys and wallet in, or maybe even your phone. It's not super deep, but your phone will fit in perfectly. The side pocket here is made for 16-inch laptops. I only have the 13-inch at the moment, so tons of room in there, even with a protective case on it. It's really padded in there, so your laptop should be safe inside. There's more pockets here for storing more accessories. This one's a little bit deeper, and another one right here. There's also 2 holders on the side here. I believe they're used for your water bottles, but you could probably use it to hold other stuff like a small tripod, like what I'm doing here, or even a gimbal if that's an item that you carry around with you during your running gun shoots. I really love all the handles that are around the backpack. It kind of makes grabbing it a lot easier, especially if you're like traveling with it and you need to place it above you in the overhead storage. Taking it out will be a lot easier. So we also have the hip belts, which will help transfer some of that weight from your shoulders to your hips. Probably crucial for those longer shoots if you don't want to put all that pressure on your shoulders. But if you don't like them, you can also take them off. There is the main part of the backpack, but there's also this quick access area here if you don't want to have to take the backpack off to grab your stuff. So it'll probably be really good to place items here that you'll be needing access to more often. I also love the details in the back here with the branding coming down right across the back, and that mesh foam support here, which should probably give you some extra support when you're carrying this backpack around. There's more zipper compartments here for smaller items like memory cards and cords and batteries. The dividers are actually really sturdy as well, and not soft and flimsy like the other ones I've had before. So this is actually one of my favorite parts when getting a new backpack. It's just finding the best way to set it up that fits your style of shooting. Kind of feels like a game in a way. So I've had a couple days to kind of test it out as my main bag. The first thing that really stands out is just the quality of the backpack. I've actually had a couple bags before where the stitching ripped off after a couple months of usage. And just by packing this and using this for a couple days, I feel like I won't have this problem with this backpack. It's also the biggest one that I've owned. I actually forgot to mention the roll top, which adds an extra 10 liters to your backpack. Probably won't need the extra space, but you know, it's good to have just in case you do travel and need to put another pouch in there. So I'm definitely going to be using this for travel a lot since I'm able to play around with the different compartments and the different pouches and how everything is kind of laid out inside the backpack. The hip belts might have to go though, since it's a little bit bulky, and whenever I place it down, it's just kind of everywhere. So they gave us an easy solution to that problem by just being able to take it off. That's honestly my only complaint right now after having it for a couple days. I don't even know if it's a complaint, but that's just the one thing that I would modify when using this backpack. Overall, I'm actually not surprised that PolarPro came out with a backpack of this quality. I think I'm just so used to them making high quality products, starting with their ND filters. I think I just expect it now every time they release something, so they haven't disappointed me yet. I'll probably do a follow-up later on once I get my actual backpack and I use it for more than a couple days, just to let you guys know how I like it and if I was able to integrate it with my type of lifestyle and my type of shooting style. Let me know what you guys think of the backpack so far in the comment section down below. What do you like about it and what do you not like about it after watching my video? I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. I'll see you guys in the next one.